Good morning, good morning. Alrighty. We are gonna pick up where we left off here. I was doing my best to come up with a new cute little Pokemon OC for Aaron here. He's looking a little squished, a little scrunched, but we can fix that. Good morning. It's always the second I finish a video you start streaming. That's good timing, huh? I was a little late to it today. I was a little slow to start. I had this, I made a terrible mistake this morning. I went and I fetched like the coziest sweater I have out of the laundry. And I was like, yeah, this is a great sweater. And I put it on and I was like, I'm gonna be so cozy this morning. It's gonna be a good day in my cozy sweater. And you know how if you wear a sweater and it has like, I don't know, when you wash a sweater and maybe like one of the sleeves got like balled up, you know? I put the sweater on, found the like balled up section of the sleeve and like, you know, unfolded it, put it on, and like the whole sleeve was like sopping wet and I was like, no, no. So then I had to find a new sweater. We should start a segment of the stream where I just like tell like the most boring story I can tell. I've got more of those locked in the chamber. Don't worry. Head on over to the Alexa Daisy stream. Find everyday boring stories like this one. Nobody can top my boring stories. I've got a lot of them. And I think I'm pretty good at telling them, not to brag. Okay, here's his little hat. I'm gonna fix it. I think this is working. The thing that isn't working, I think, is his hair. Maybe it's just too short. I don't know. I'll think about it. I think it's too light of a pink. It's kind of blending in with the other ones. But I like what we've got going. Last time I just went brown. Brown hair. We could do that. I love how you drew his mustache. Thanks. Yeah, I've done this this kind of Aaron design before. The mustache is pretty funny. I did ditch the mustache for previous ones. Let me think about that. Because in the thumbnail art, they went with the like the Dawn design. Yeah, I like to do I like to do that face. It's been a little while since Aaron's had a mustache in my game Grumps animations, now that I think about it. I just did it out of habit, and then I was like, wait. Clean it up a little bit. That's cute. Okay, last time I did brown hair, maybe we should try it. Right here. This is the Aaron I went with last time. If you haven't seen my other Game Grumps animated, check it out for sure. This is the thumbnail from the other Nuzlocke animation I did. Alrighty, we can try the brown hair. I like the pink. I love doing like a monotone character design for these guys, or monocolored. That's what I meant to say. Okay, well that is I think that just might just be better. A little bit more compositionally, if I'm honest. Then we could do this. Now that's cute. Hello, hello. I'm here for Borin Morin. Mornin. When I was in college, I used to have, I used to do this thing with some friends that I would like go into class and I would just be like, hey, what's the most boring thing that like happened today? Like, can you tell me a boring story? And we would just like trade boring stories because believe it or not, I didn't do much. I actually had a pretty chill college experience. It wasn't anything crazy. So like I would like show up and I'd tell stories where I'd be like, I left the toast in the toaster for too long today. And then I left it on the plate for too long, so when I went to butter it, the butter didn't melt, and then I just had burnt toast. And she'd be like, wow. I'd be like, yep, okay. Now your turn. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm not sold on this actually, you know what? Maybe I am sold on the sweater. We can make it a cute little, like, coat skirt thing, like Dawn's got here. That's cute. No, that's cute. We could do a long sleeve thing with the white scarf. I kind of love this. I think I'm gonna go with this. How are we gonna do, a mouth though? Maybe we take the blue like this. Where's the mustache frame? Here it is. We could go like, whoa. Whoa. Like that. And then you can talk like this. I think that's the plan. Yup, yup, yup. I think that's cute. We could do... Okay, let's maybe copy and paste this. We can start doing some scenes sketched out. We could do that. I think I like this. Why do toasters have a settings past light brown anyways? Yeah. Oh man. Burnt toast really just like sets the mood for the day sometimes. It's really, you know, it's tough. May all your toast be perfectly cooked. I was just thinking about that this morning, making breakfast. I hope it's delicious. I'm gonna have breakfast here in a little bit. I haven't decided what I'm gonna have. Probably a nice cup of coffee. A biscuit. Some yogurt. I'm getting hungry. I need to chill. Okay, let's remove moved on. Let's remove the professor here. We don't need him for this scene. We're gonna... Oh, we need Dan. Should we just use the same Dan as last time? We can change it a little bit. Why are there so many blank layers here? Okay, let me delete these. Delete, delete. Group it all together. Okay, group. Okay, here is Aaron. I'm gonna go grab Dan from a different artboard. Nobody look at my secret projects. Alright, here's Dan. We're just gonna copy and paste this. I like the colors on this one. We might tweak it a little bit because the colors are a little bit different. Paste. There we go. Swap. And he's gonna be about the scale for this one. Kind of in the background. And then we're good to delete this, I think. I'm gonna copy and paste this one more time. This is the name of the game. Always duplicate, always have multiple copies. You can always take a step back if you need to. That's... I don't know if it's like advice, it's just how I like to do things. If you're ever like nervous about something, like you're nervous about changing something about your art, I am always like a copy and paste kind of person. Delete. Alright. Okay, here's Aaron. Let's redraw this. Frame 1, and then Dan will need to redraw also frame 1. We'll just do like a neutral pose for both of them. Dan looking saucy. Yeah. If you haven't seen the animation, he's kind of like teasing a little bit. He's being sassy for sure. Let's see. Let me... Okay. Speaking of burnt... Oh no! That sounds terrible. I hope everything's okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we need to group these guys together. Nope. Okay. I have this like really weird habit of creating like a million layers. Background. I have a terrible habit of creating like a bunch of layers that I don't need to do that. And then there's just like a bunch of blank layers all over the place on the artboard. Here we go. I can't decide which way he should be facing. This way? Let's do this way. We'll put the hair. We'll start just kind of building this up. And I'm going to be really specific about which color goes on which layer. So that I can adjust it really well. Oh. Need to adjust the threshold here. A little bit higher up. There we go. Go. Okay, this was both of these probably need to be on the same. Start grouping these. Okay, we can see here a little bit of scraggly bits poking through. Clean that up. Oops. There we go. The color fill tool, seriously, like, thwarts me sometimes. It's just, like, when I'm using the simplest brush in the whole program, like, why can't it just work with me? Come on, it's a simple shape, just fill it in all the way. All the little pixels, it just, like, never once, it always leaves some little part for that you have to do in yourself, and I'm like, no. Okay, we'll put the hat on. It's the Freddy Fazbear song again. If this song is gonna distract me, I'm gonna have to remove it from the playlist. What do you guys think about this song? Keep it toss. There's a couple songs on this playlist that are like a little bit too hype. A little bit too hyper. At least for me in the morning. I mean, sometimes I like it. It's just like if I get one of the super hyped up songs too early, I'm like, oh no. Not in the mood for this. I like kind of keeping the beanie a little bit lower. Maybe this face is a little bit dramatic. I'm gonna soften it a little bit. There we go. That seems cute. The song is good. I've been jamming. Okay, good. I haven't changed the playlist too much since I started using this this new art list playlist. I've been pretty happy with it. I'll probably add to it a little bit. What if I like did like seasonal songs? Like when it starts to get towards like, I don't know, the first thing that came to mind was like Halloween. I could put like little spooky music in it. There's like, have you guys heard like Halloween lo-fi? It exists. There's this like playlist I listen to sometimes just because it's great. And it's like lo-fi only for witches and strong magic users, and it's got like a cute like anime witch on it, and the music is great. Sometimes I listen to it when it's not even Halloween. Ain't that crazy? I think that would be fun. Halloween playlist. Okay, there's the eyebrows. Eyes. Maybe on a new layer. Let's do that so we can move it around a little bit easier. Okay. I don't know about that expression. The new hair color really pops. I agree. Yeah, I think I like the brown. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Good morning, if it's morning for you. Lo-fi beats to conjure and hex to. Yes, exactly. I accidentally almost downloaded some. I mentioned I use Artlist for music, and I was clicking on a bunch of songs and just like listening to them, and I was like, yeah, this one's good. And I clicked on a couple of them, and there was like a witch laughing in the background. And I also almost downloaded some like Christmas ones with like jingle bells. And I was like, no, not that one. We'll save that one for later. You're just like vibing to some lo-fi, and then Santa Claus is like laughing in the background. You're like, wait a minute. Merry Christmas. Alright, here we go. Hang on. This face. Something's not quite right here. Let's even this out. I don't think this expression is right. He doesn't look angry. He just kind of looks like, you know. It's just kind of neutral about things. That's not what we need. Although maybe I'll keep this expression just because it's kind of funny. We can keep it for something else, maybe. Some certain dialogue lines that it calls for. Afternoon. Early in the morning. Afternoon. Later in the morning. Very cool. We get people from like all over the world. It's really crazy. It's a real paradigm shift for me. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna try the eyes one more time. How about this? Looking to the left. What is happening? He's just like, his eyes are just like falling off. Okay, one more time. Duplicate. See, like this song. See, I've been awake enough long enough that this song's fine with me. I like this one. Makes me feel like I'm in a nice little video game. Video game about like pet and cats or something. That one's better. Let me group this. That one's better than this one. What programming do I use? I use Procreate. This is Procreate. It's I've had some sorry. Just saw this face. I've had some comments about using like you know, whether I use like an Adobe animation program or anything like that. This is Procreate, and it's not like built for super advanced complex animations. I do use Procreate Dreams for something more like if you're familiar with like After Effects, Adobe After Effects. I use After Effects for work, but just for fun I use Procreate. There's this setting in Procreate that has this toggle called Animation Assist. I'm hovering over it right now, and it just makes a little timeline at the bottom. And then you can yeah, it's got simple like frame rate settings. It's got the transparency so you can see the layer before it, and that's just what I use. It works, you know, it's pretty simple, but it works. I gotta go do IRL stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out. Sounds like a cat cafe for sure. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm still not sold on this expression. This one's better. He needs to be like angry. But I was looking back at this face as I was scrolling back and forth on the timeline here. What about just the simple little dots? I like to use this expression sometimes. I love the like bee and puppy cat eyes. I like do that one like constantly. But I also kind of like this one. It's very it's different. I'm gonna remove these. Well, okay, I still need to draw Dan. Let's draw Dan first. Oh wait, we haven't finished Aaron. I'm getting distracted. I'm just gonna grab this from this layer. This is the cat cafe after dark, where they hook up the sick tunes and they like open up like the roller derby. Paste. There we go. For some reason it always takes me so long to find the copy paste option in the settings. Gotta go. Thanks so much for hanging out. Alrighty. I've been trying to find animation programs that people in the industry use. Oh yeah. I'm not sure what like industry standard would be for like 2D animation. I'm sure like you could compile animations in like any video editing program. That's kind of been my kind of philosophy on it. But you know, it's probably, if I had to guess, I mean, in my professional work, I don't do 2D animation professionally. I wish, but I do like vector motion graphics, things like this. I also do I'm gonna say 3D animation, but it's not what you're picturing. Okay. I'm not doing any Into the Spider-Verse type stuff. It's a lot less exciting. It's like I get like a 3D model of like a product or something, and then I just render it out in space and I do some cool flips and turns and things. Sounds very exciting. That's because it is. But yeah, I feel like I have to add that qualifier. So I know a little bit about like 3D animation programs, and honestly, I'll be honest with you. I've used the free 3D program Blender to do like professional 3D animations. You know, the other products I use or programs I use are like really crazy, advanced stuff that you have to get like a license through my work because it's really crazy expensive sometimes. So yeah, like if you're like doing something on your own, like there's free resources and I think they're totally fine. Sometimes I don't think it's about, you know, what's the most industry standard or whatever. There's tools out there. If you need more advanced tools, then maybe looking at you know, what the industry using is there. But I would say like some basic programs really have what you need. Especially if you're just starting out, like, yeah, you can pick up something for free. Flip a clip. I started on Flip a Clip, at least for 2D. Thanks so much. I hope that's helpful. Yeah, like I said, like if you're just starting out, I used Flip a Clip, which is free. I'm drawing on an iPad right now. But like you could do things on like the computer too. Unfortunately, the other experience I have for 2D animation would be like I animated in Photoshop for a little while. Which was not ideal. So I don't think I recommend that. But yeah, I would just find like a tool that you're like comfortable in. That's what I did. Like I'm comfortable drawing on my iPad. It's easy with the Apple Pen that I have to like, you know, easily make a mark right where I'm looking. I used to draw on like a computer tablet, you know, like a Wacom tablet. But I've since graduated. And it's just nice. I can like work wherever I am. I mean, I'm at my desk right now, but you know, sometimes I hang out on the couch, work on stuff. And that was like huge. That was huge. I could draw on the couch. I used to like have this setup, which was just like so kind of clumsy, where I would have like a little mini table, like a, what are those called? Like a little dinner tray. You know what I'm talking about? And I would like set it up on the couch with my laptop, and then I would plug in my Wacom tablet, which would be wired, and then I would have like my Wacom tablet on top of the computer. And of course, you know, my computer would always die within like 12 minutes of unplugging it, so I'd have to be plugged into the wall. Oh my god. It was tough. It was tough times. It was just very like, I don't know, you ever get like overwhelmed when you just like have too much like clutter around you? That's what it was. That's what it was. Too many like wires all over the place. I like couldn't move because I had like my TV tray on top. Oh man, and if you needed to use a mouse, forget about it. Where are you gonna put that? You'd have to get like a pillow. You have to like set up like a pillow next to you. Maybe that would work. Alright, here we go. I actually kind of want to change. Now, do I want to change this blue? How's this? Okay, this blue is kind of like a periwinkle color. You can nudge it towards green. Now it's like a mint. I don't know. We'll leave it. Let's leave it. I also totally forgot Dan's eyebrow scar in the last one. Dang it. It's okay. I think I've been like pretty inconsistent with that actually. Every once in a while I remember it and I'm like, yeah, I'm like a real pro. Okay, the hair. I'm gonna simplify it a little bit. No, let's try one more time. We're gonna, do we put the hat back on? I don't like drawing the hat. Can I say that? I don't want to draw the hat every time. Can I draw something else? I can just give him a full head of hair. He's not the rival in this one. That's the plan. He's not going to be... He's not going to be the rival. Whoops. Okay, I drew too many curly cues and they don't even show up. I mean, like, what's the point? Let's try again. Okay. Here we go. I keep saying this, but this, like, head shape, or this, like, hair shape reminds me of that, you guys seen that Wallace and Gromit... that Wallace and Gromit 2D, or sorry, stop motion animated movie about the were-rabbit. And there's that character played by Helena Bonham Carter. Is that how you say her name? I don't know how to say her name. Bonham Carter. Anyways. She looks like this. That's what she looks like. Okay. Eyes. I watched that movie like recently, that's why it's on the brain. I was like, this movie's great. I love old, like, stop motion stuff. It's really fun. I mean, there's the classic. There's the classic Nightmare Before Christmas and all the Tim Burton ones. Gotta watch those every Halloween. Oh, I don't like that. What about this color? Can you use this color? Let's try it. Does this show up okay? No? I think it's okay. I'm changing some things. How about this? There he is. Okay, I'm gonna... This brush is a little bit too thick right now. Eyebrow. Eyebrow. Okay, maybe we... Okay, let's try this. Give us a little bit more room. More room to think. Okay, let's clean this up. I lost the blue I was using. I liked it. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Made the face wider. I'm not sold on this. I guess I haven't really decided what I'm going to do for Dan here. Narrow a little bit. How about this? Okay, eyebrow. Eyebrow. He's just happy to be here. We can clean. There's too much. Okay. Here's the problem. We're drawing a little bit too small. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scale it up a bit. But still, he needs to be smaller just because he's, like, in the background. I think that works. I think that works. And we'll put... There's, like, a little bit of the background poking out here. Here we go. I'm gonna try something. The bangs. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep that. That's fine. I'm gonna draw this one more time. Now that I know I'm not putting on a hat, because, just nobody tell anyone. Nobody tell anyone I'm not very good at drawing hats. I'm always... I'm always revealing my secrets on stream. Y'all can't tell nobody. Alright? No comments on the last video. She wasn't very good at drawing the hats here. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's cuter. He looks like a cloud. Dan rolling in on this cloudy Monday morning. Just taking it slow. Right. Very cute. I love it. I think we're good to go. We can figure out what's going on with these eyes. Let's see. I'm just gonna draw it one more time. We don't need this. Whoops. I just toggled something on. We're good. Okay, let's put the eyebrows back on. Okay, I gave him really round eyebrows. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think we put him back. One more time. These are more even. Like, I didn't change the line width at all there. Okay, well, maybe we'll draw that on a different layer. You can, like, raise the eyebrows. You know. That's another thing I didn't talk about. Some industry standard animation programs. They probably use, like, some software that allows you to, like, rig things out. I don't know what people are using to rig things out anymore. I think that was like was that a Flash thing? I don't know. I never used Flash. I'm like sad. It died before I could get to it. But like people use that like terminology all the time. They're like, oh, it's like a Flash animation. I think I understand what that means. That's another thing that like I would use After Effects for that. I know how to rig some things in After Effects, like rig in quotes, something kind of similar. That's something I haven't learned how to do with like 3D animation yet. I'd like to learn how to rig out some 3D models. I know how to make some 3D models. I haven't put like a skeleton in there. I've heard it's hard. It's probably not that hard. I saw some animators like posting. I just follow like a bunch of them. I'm not even sure if I remember who it was. And they were like, "Oh, I just learned 3D animation. I just learned how to rig this model I made." And I was like, "Man, I'm falling behind." I don't know if other artists feel that way sometimes. I'm just like constantly wanting to like learn new things. Like eventually I gotta learn how to sew. I taught myself how to crochet, so I've got that checked off the list. But man, you gotta like choose what to do with your day, you know? You gonna crochet today? You're gonna learn how to sew? You're gonna learn how to rig? You're gonna learn how to rig? What if that was like... Isn't that like a term on like a ship? If you didn't know what I was talking about. Gonna learn how to rig these sails. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I think I need to change the face shape here. Also, the fact that he doesn't have a neck. That's another thing we have to think about. It's all a cost-value proposition. I know words like this. Okay, merge down. Okay, he's like a little bit more of like a square shape instead of like a triangle. I like that, that's cute. Learning a craft is such an experience for better or for worse. Yeah. It's one of those things, like I said, cost value proposition. You have to like decide, like, what do you want to spend your time on today? For me, it's usually like, well, I want to work on an animation. But then like your other projects just like sit off to the side and haunt you. I really want to learn how to sew. There's been like a lot of talk about sewing in the chat and like my gaming streams, funnily enough. We were talking about Chow plushies and I was like, dude, the Chow plushies are not good. I've seen them. And someone was like, oh, I could probably sew my own. And I was like, man, I wish I could sew my own. That would be so cool. How come everyone else knows how to sew, but I don't know how to sew? I need to learn how to sew. That's been on my list for like years. I was like, every time I make like a year goal list, I'm like, oh, I want to learn some new skill or something. And I like to just write down like a couple of ideas. And learning how to sew has been on my list for forever. It's always there, reminding me. Okay, so we've got the jacket, the same color as the hair. Is that gonna be a problem? Maybe. That last song is like we just won a boss fight or something. I like that one. It's short, but it sounds like we get like a lot of loot at the end, so... Dude, he's just like in like a sweatshirt. Get him. That's fine with me, I think. I remember when I was a teenager, I knew nothing and wanted to make a Pokemon Banette plush. Oh, that's so cute. That one would make a really good plush. That's actually, like, I was talking about this, how, like, some Pokemon, like, are perfect for a plush, and some of them, it would be really tough to manufacture. I have, like, a little bit of experience in this. So it's, like, you know, like my Lapras plush that I got. Like, now that's a perfect plush. I feel like Banette would work. It would be a little tricky in, like, a couple of spots, but... And any, like... Pokemon that has like weird like 2D elements that you now have to make 3D, it's tough. I got all the materials and was so hyped, but I never made it because I got scared. Oh, that's... I can relate. I once like had this idea where... I once had this idea where I was like, oh man, I'm gonna like recycle all my old like t-shirts that I never wear into like a cute like recycled plushie. I don't know, I was just gonna make like a flower or something, you know, big surprise. Big surprise, the Daisy girl wants to make a flower. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna make like a cute little like patchwork all my clothes. And I like cut them up for like a whole day. And like cutting the fabric straight was like so hard and I just like couldn't get it. And I just had this like really wobbly fabric that I made and I like sewed it together. It didn't turn out well. I can tell you that it didn't turn out well, but like really you would need a picture and I don't even know if I have a picture anymore, but oh my god. But yeah, I just basically shredded all of my clothes and I was like, well, now I can't even like donate these. Like it felt bad. So bad. And I was just like trying hand sewing. I like watched like some YouTube videos and I was like, it's like hand sewing techniques, you know, and they were like looping the thread and all that. And I was like, that doesn't look too hard. Because they were the hands of a very skilled crafter. Should we give this guy pants? He can have some pants. He's got some pants now. How's that? He's got like a puffy jacket on or something. Sewing is such a cool craft to aspire to, never actually commit to. I feel like that's probably true. Like, I feel like I've heard a lot of people like, yeah, I want to learn how to sew. The only one who's ever just like said, I want to learn how to sew and actually did it was my mom. She just like bought a sewing machine and just started becoming a superstar. Maybe that's the trick. You just got— no, it's not the trick. Don't listen to me. Don't just buy a sewing machine. I was gonna like, what if I just bought a sewing machine and then I would be like, well, if I buy a sewing machine, I will have to learn how to sew. No, don't do that. That's not good. The sunk cost fallacy. I mean, probably. That's probably it. I'm just gonna give him some sleeves. Every time I say sleeves, I think about that one joke. You guys ready for the best joke in the world? I'm gonna hit you with it. Where does a king keep his armies? Who knows the answer to this one? Where does the king keep his armies? I'm gonna wait for dramatic effect. Are these sleeves on the left? A king keeps his armies in his sleeveys. And that's what I think about every time I say sleeves. I even told like the world's best story at the beginning of the stream. If you missed it, you're just gonna have to catch the VOD, as they say. It was a really good story. Yeah, do the thing that everyone does when they get excited to start a hobby. Buy too much equipment you'll never use. I know. I know. I've been that person. I have to like stop myself from buying like— I have like, you know, like cricket machines. I guess, is that just an American thing? I'm like, now I'm like nervous. Everything is like— I always am like saying things and I'm like assuming everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's like a printer cutter machine for like stickers and labels and things, and it like prints and cuts like vinyl. You know how many times I've had to stop myself from getting one of those? I have like a little one, but like I want to get like a huge one, and then I'm like, where am I gonna put that? What's a cricket machine? Okay. Yeah. Okay. There he is. There's Dan. He's got a different vibe from this one. Dan in the last cartoon. Dan in this cartoon. It's great. It'll work out okay. Delete. Delete. I've never heard of those. It sounds cool. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like— okay, I'm glad I clarified. Like, it's like a tool like every like retired grandma has. And they just like flex it on you. They're always like, check out what I made with my Cricut. And they like show up with like these like vinyl— what are they called? They're like names on like vinyl cups. What are they called? Like the Stanley cups, you know, with like the straws, and then you can like get like vinyl stickers cut out of like your name or something in cursive. Something really cheesy. She's like, yep, I made this with my Cricut. And I'm like, man, Darlene, you're so cool. I wish I had a Cricut. That looks awesome. But yeah, like every time I think about getting one, and then I've just like heard like all these like horror stories about how they're kind of tricky to use, right? Like you have to have like a printer that can print sticker sheets, which is like a different machine, I think. And then you have to load it into your Cricut machine and tell it where to cut. And sometimes it'll like, you know, donk it up and it'll like cut in the wrong spots, and then you'll just have like a bunch of ruined sticker sheets. So, you know. Dan the Man. Hello, I'm Dan the Man. Getting me a Cricut machine spews out a bunch of locusts. I was like, it's like actually the imagery that's pretty close to the imagery I was thinking in my mind, where I was like, hang on, now he just looks like short. He looked better than this one. This is very close to the imagery I was thinking, where I was like, I think I need to clarify what a Cricut machine is. Or, you know, anyone who's just like not in like the crafting space would just be like, what are you talking about? I am very much a crafty gal. Always wanted a Cricut machine. I could probably get one like secondhand or something. It's like one of those, it's like, just like you said, like it's one of those things I think people get and then they're like, what am I going to use this for? Do I need to put my name as a decal on everything? But I wouldn't use it for that. I've got big plans for that Cricut machine. Wait. This facial expression. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Looking up Cricut machine, just showing those baseball pitching machines. Does that clarify things for you? Yeah. Cricut machine, yeah. Freaking of course. A Cricut bat, yep. Hello, good morning. Well, it's morning for me. It might not be morning for you. Just working on some projects before heading off to work today. It's gonna be another great week. Another day, another dollar, right? Right, Squidward? Right. I've been trying to draw like an angry expression. I like this one. I kind of love this one too. Like, I feel like I've seen this like expression before, but I really can't put my finger on it. Okay, here we go. Let's do... I thought it was too baseball. Okay, so y'all just had like no idea what I was talking about. Good to know. It's good to know. It is so strange. I really like it really just kind of puts things in perspective. I'm like if I just start talking about like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, y'all are gonna be like, what's a Chick-fil-A? Okay, let's draw this one more time. I can sound like an American. Burger King. Wendy's. Piggly Wiggly. How about that? I can start naming fast food chains. Okay, here we go. Or I meant to say grocery chains. I already named fast food chains. Get yourself the best burger you ever saw. Classic American mindset, thinking the US is only a country with McDonald's and Burger King. I know. I said it and then I just like remembered, I'm pretty sure other places have McDonald's. How's the McDonald's where you guys are at? Is it good? Do you love it? It's great, right? It's terrible over here. Is it terrible over there? I'm kind of curious about that. I think I saw like, I've seen like pictures of like, that there's, you know, McDonald's in like Japan and things. I'm like, dude, I know that it would be like really lame to go to like all the way to like a new place and eat at McDonald's, but like I kind of want to know what's it like. Is it just as bad? Dude, it's garbage here. Like I want to say a different word, but it's garbage. It's so bad. This is pretty good. You got me with Piggly Wiggly. Okay. Keep y'all on your toes. Oh man. McDonald's fell off years ago. Yeah, like what happened? I like certain McDonald's items. I prefer Wendy's or Chipotle. Okay, so I'm gonna get like really hungry talking about this, but my favorite, I've been hitting up Carl's Jr. All right, Carl's Jr. They got the waffle fries. Oh my god. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm thinking about Carl's Jr. waffle fries. Sometimes I get their star-shaped nugs. Pretty good. I feel like a toddler right now. They're star-shaped. They got dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Listen, I like a good chicken nug. You know what I'm saying? This expression here. It is kind of snappy. I don't know if there's like a reason for his like eyes to shrink up like SpongeBob's, but maybe. Is McDonald's ever good? It's out with your friends at 1 a.m. fast food. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'll say I do have like some good memories. It's like walking around way too late. You're like, man, are you hungry? Go for some fries. And then you just get like the saltiest lump of fries you've ever had in your whole life. Okay, I think I'm gonna try this one more time. Dude, I don't know. I used to love McDonald's fries. I used to love McDonald's. I just can't do it. I just can't do it as an adult. Like, their fries are whack. And, like, that's, like, the best part of, like, any fast food meal. It's the fries. That's why I go to Carl's Jr. You get the waffle fries. They make it fresh. They don't just, like, sit there. Okay. This probably isn't all true. Maybe I should, I'm not sponsored by Carl's Jr. Okay. I said I was gonna get hungry. Love a good dino nuggie. Yep. It's definitely some comfort food for sure. Love it. Never been a fast food guy, but on the occasion I have a craving for Subway. Alright, I'm about to drop some Daisy lore. I once worked at a Subway, can't do it. They called me the sandwich artist. That's right. I lived those Subway memes. Okay, let's delete this one. I don't like it. One. Delete. This is good. Let's go with this one. Here's frame 1. I got frame 1 done, and I'm almost out of time. Chicken nuggets. Yeah, dude. It's like breakfast time for me. Do you ever have like a palate limitation in the morning where you're like, dude, I can't be thinking about chicken nuggets right now. It's 7 in the morning. You can't have chicken nuggets 7 in the morning. Can't have a sody. That's my rule. You can't have a sody in the morning. No way. You gotta have something wholesome. Like a banana. I don't know. Some water. You can't drink a soda. You gotta have some water first. Granola, banana, a yogurt. That sounds okay. I can go for that. I can't start thinking about fried food. I'm gonna get all hungry. Oh, man. I often enjoy the breakfast menu at McDonald's. Yeah. I'm like a light breakfast kind of person. If it's like really tough when you're on like a road trip or something and you like need to get like some breakfast food and like all there is, okay, so maybe this is the American experience for you. Like all there is just like deep fried whatever and you're like, dude, I can't have this. It's 7 in the morning. And then yeah, maybe if you're lucky, a place will like serve breakfast and you can get like something breakfasty, but oh my gosh, like I have like a real hard limitation to really heavy foods. I don't know what else to call them. That feels like the right term for how I feel. Dude, he's so angry. I love it. I'm a strong advocate of cereal. I like cereal in the morning. Shout out cereal. I love a good cereal. I'm gonna name some American cereals. Y'all don't have them anywhere else. Cheerios. I feel sorry for Alexa Daisy Sandwich Artist. Usually I'm a bit goofy when interacting with people in customer service to make their day more interesting. Oh, that wouldn't have been too bad. I was in pretty high spirits. It wasn't too bad. Plus moved on to different things, so. Alrighty, speaking of work. My work alarm has gone off. I didn't get very far today. I drew Aaron and Dan looking cute. The vague spirit of Pokemon is in the air. Thanks so much for hanging out. I've got to head off to work for the day. Gotta go clock in, gotta go make money. I will be back tomorrow working on the same project. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good day or morning or night, wherever you are. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.